Hello friends, I am Dr. Sunil Kumar. Today in this video we will discuss about Microsoft Form. How to use Microsoft Form in our online teaching learning process, how can we create online survey using Microsoft Form, and how can we create quizzes using Microsoft Form. Basically Microsoft Form is an online survey creator which is released by Microsoft in 2016. However, we all know that Google Forms are most popular and widely used forms for taking online surveys and conducting quizzes, but both have their own properties. So let us discuss first. Basically in Google Forms are well known and most popular among all the forms available. Microsoft Forms, we know that it is introduced very recently. In Google Forms there are a lot of questions available in lot of varieties. In Microsoft Form we have limited type of questions. In Google Forms there are a lot of add-ons we can add into to make our forms powerful. In Microsoft Form there are available a variety of themes to look the our form very beautiful. In Google Forms we have the main disadvantage is there is no mathematics support. But in Microsoft Form we have mathematics support, and we can also add equations using LaTeX editor. This is the most powerful property of the Microsoft Form. In Google Forms there is no straightforward process to download the analysis. In Microsoft Form we can easily download the analysis of quizzes. In Google Forms no direct option is there to set the time limit, but in Microsoft Form we can easily set the time limit for responses. So let us learn how to create Microsoft Form and how can we create quizzes using Microsoft Form. For this we click on Google and just type here Microsoft Forms. Then I click on this. This is the interface of Microsoft Form. If you want to some basic information, then you can read out from here. As here it is given surveys, quizzes, we can create polls, simple and powerful analysis. All the properties are given here, and when we are ready, then we click on get started. Now we have to log in it by using our email ID or phone. So let us log in. Click next. I have to enter password. Then I click on sign in. So this is the home interface of our Microsoft Form. We can create new form and new quiz from here. Now we can see that there are a lot of templates, and we can choose any one template of our own choices, such as customer feedback survey, course evaluation survey, event feedback survey, and we can take some more templates from here. So when we will first time login, we will get two buttons here of new form and new quiz. So first of all we will create new form, and then we will learn how to make this quiz. There is we know that there is no much difference in new form and quiz. In When we have to make a quiz, we have to assign some marks, and in simple form we don't assign any marks. So first we create new form. I click on this. This is the simple interface of the Microsoft Form. It looks more beautiful. I name it, suppose I name it first Microsoft Form. First Microsoft Form, and Now we can see that there are many options such as responses. When will create this and we'll share it to our users, then when they respond, we will find response directly here. We can preview it from here. We can choose a theme from our own choice. If I choose is this, then it looks more beautiful. We can choose more themes. If I choose is this, it looks more beautiful. So I put its name first Microsoft Home. We can add image also here from our gallery. We can also add some description. It is optional, so such as we are creating our first Microsoft Home. So from here, this add button, we can add questions. So I click on this. Now there are various choices such as choice, text, rating, date, and if I click on this, there are many options which are not available in Google Forms, such as Likert, ranking. We can also create section if we have to promote some, then net promoter. So let us learn them one by one. First up, I click on choice. We can write any question here as capital of India is option 1, New Delhi, Mumbai. We can add more options. If you want to make it single choice, then we have click it is currently it is single choice, and if we want to make it say multiple answer, then we have click on this. Then in this way we can make the questions multiple answer. If we want to make the question required, then we have to click on this, then it will be required and the user cannot skip it. Now if you want add some question, just text, discuss your name. This is short type answer. If you want to make it long answer, then we have to click on this and we change it, discuss about yourself. Then the user have to type the question as a long answer type questions. If you want to add new, then we choose rating, questions, rate this lecture, label. We can set a level up to 2 3 4 5 and we can go up to 9 10. So suppose it is set currently 5, and symbol we can set number or star, whatever we require. Then the students or the users can rate this lecture or whatever we want to rate from 1 to 5 star scale. This is very important option. Next is, if you want to insert date, then we can insert date easily from here. Suppose I write a question, date of first lockdown is, then we can enter. there is some problem. In this way we can enter the date here. When someone will answer, he or she will enter the date here. Suppose let us check out. We click on preview button, and then yeah, the question is date of first lockdown is, and we can enter the date by clicking here. Now we go back, and if you want to add some more question, then we click add new. Now we have taken all these four options. Now suppose I want to choose Likert. This is very interesting option. This is the Likert question. This is in the form of rows and columns. We can add statements, and we can compare all of them. These are option 1, option 2, option 5. We can add up to option 10, and statements we can add it. Suppose I want to add some statement about two persons. As suppose I enter Rahul and Sunil, then we can option 1 we can give intelligent, honest, cool. We can add more, or we can delete these options. When the user will answer, he or she can click any one of them. So let us check. I click on preview. I can select any one of them. This is the Likert option. Currently we go back. We can also add section. It is a very important part. As we divide our question paper in sections, we can divide our form also in section. So in first section we can add basic information, and in section 2 we can add the questionnaire. Suppose I add one section, section 2, I name it basic information. I take some, suppose I require full name. Next is highest qualification. This is our part of section 2. So in this way we can create another section. We can add as many questions we require. Now there are some more options available, such as we can duplicate the section, we can remove the section, we can move section, or add branching. Suppose I click on move section, then because basic information will be in the first section, so we move it up, and we click on done. Now we can see that section 1 contains basic information and section 2 contains all the questions we have added. Now there is one more important option called branching. This is very important option. Let us discuss this. Suppose I go on section 1 and I add a new question. Suppose multiple choice question added, and I ask, would you like to answer more questions? Then suggestion will be here. Suppose I chooses two options, yes or no. I can add more, and I go in these three dots and click on add branching. Then it will ask what you like to answer. Would you like to answer more? If yes, then what should I do? We can choose option from here. If we want to answer more, then we can move to questions in current section, full name, highest qualification, or we can choose other section. And if I chooses I don't want to answer more, then I can click end of the form. So in this way we can add branching. So we have taken almost all the options available in Microsoft Form to make a survey quiz. So let us preview it. This is our first Microsoft Form, basic information. Then we have to click on this next button, and we can go to our next section. Here we can see two options. This is preview for computer screen, and this is preview for mobile screen. In mobile it will appears like this. Suppose I answer this question, I enter my name, highest qualification PhD, then I click on next. Capital of India is New Delhi. Discuss about yourself. Rate this lecture. Suppose I give 4. In this way we can answer. Date of lockdown is whatever it may be, I think 25 March. Currently I added anything. Now this is Likert question. We can question Rahul, intelligent, honest, whatever we can option we want to choose, we can give them ranking. Now we have to click on submit. Then it will show thanks, submit another response. Now we go back and if I reload it, then we can see that as I have submitted a response, then response is there. Then it will show response 1. However, the number of responses we received will be shown here. Response 1, average time to complete 48 seconds, active status. So in this way we can analyze our survey. We again go back. We have discussed this option already. If you want to change this theme, then we can choose anyone, and it looks more beautiful. So friends, in this way we can create our survey form. Now we will discuss how to make them quizzes. Before that, we will also discuss here how to send. Now we have completed this, so let us we want to send it. I click on send. We send and collect responses. I copy this. The link is ready for. We can copy this link and send to our students or the participant whom we want to participate. In this way we can create surveys and send the link to the our targeted participants. So we have learned how to make our Microsoft form and how can we send to the our target user. Now we will learn how we can create quizzes using Microsoft form. We go to the home page for this Microsoft form and we click on new quiz. We can title it first Microsoft form quiz. We can also add some description here. This is same as we have created Microsoft form. The basic difference is we will assign grading here. So I click on here and I add some choice type question. Suppose I chooses who is the PM of India. Option 1, Narendra Modi. Option 2, Amit Shah. We can add some more questions. We can add more options here, and we have to choose the correct one is this. Correct answer is this, and we have to give the point. Suppose I make of it 2 points. If I want to make it required, then we can also add multiple answers as we have created in forms. Now I click on add new choice types. Now we see there are some more options. These are shuffle questions. We will make this so that each and every students will find their question in different order. We have dropped down. The most important thing is which is not available directly in Google Forms is mathematics. So suppose we want to use this. It is asking enter an equation. From here this interface we can add an equation. Suppose I want to find the roots of equation of the type suppose quadratic equation. Then I want to write ax square plus bx plus c a. Then I want to write ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is the very simple quadratic equation. It is very well known to all. We can also write here find the roots of the quadratic equation. Then we can add this, and we can write the options here. Suppose I write these may be not correct, but for demonstration I am using anyone. Suppose x equals 2 and x equals to 1. This is a second option. First option, sorry. Now I choose x equals to minus 1 and x equals to 4, whatever the option, and suppose I made it correct, and I pointed 2. So in this way we can add the equations. Now if I want to add some question here, I chooses math. The most very interesting feature is we can also add LaTeX equations. We can type here as in we type in LaTeX, and then we can convert them into equations. Suppose I want to integrate some function, then I have to use LaTeX command \int. Suppose I want to integrate from integral between x square within the limits 1 to 2. Then I have to set 1 \int int 1. So if you want to integrate, I write here solve the following integral. Then I have write an enter equation. So I will use LaTeX code. Suppose int underscore 1 2 5. Suppose I want to integrate the function x square within the limits 1 to 5. I click over here, then we get the following integral. The most important feature is it show all the options here, and also it suggests the correct answer. It is done by using artificial intelligence technique. I click on correct answer. So in this way we can add the LaTeX code questions. We can see this looks very beautiful because it is written in LaTeX code. I don't know how many people will understand this, because I don't know how much are from mathematics background. So basically we can quiz mathematical quiz very interestingly using Microsoft Quiz. So we can add as many as questions we want. Now suppose I look at preview, star means required, then who is the PM of India? Narendra Modi. I can answer, and suppose I click on this, I click on this, then I click on submit. I click on view result. I got only 2 out of 6 because I chosen randomly answer. So I go back and click on responses. We have received only response, that is by me. Average score, status is active. We can open it into Excel, Microsoft Excel, and this is the graphical representation of each and every question. So in this way we can prepare our quizzes and send to the our students or users. So suppose I want to send it, then I copy this link and send it to my students using our either by mail or by using WhatsApp group. So friends, in this way we can create Microsoft quizzes and Microsoft form. These are very interesting and beautiful looking interfaces. Thank you very much.